Just me and Hero, and this motherfucking thing's in the air. It just launched from somewhere. What is that? What the hell is that? Why is it fucking floating in the fucking air? I don't know if I got it on the screen because I can't see shit. Fuck is it? Where is it? Where is it gone now? Where's it gone? I can't see. Oh, there it is. What is that? What the fuck? Why is that just... There's nobody here. Nobody's here. Just me and Hero. And this motherfucking thing's in the air. It just launched from somewhere. There's nobody in here. It's just a big field. What is that? What is that thing? Where is it going? Where is it doing? What the fuck? What is that thing? A fucking drone? Where the fuck did it go? What the hell's going on with this thing? I have no clue what this is right now. Look, there's nobody here. We're in a field by ourselves. Nobody's here, nobody, and all of a sudden this thing just launches in the air. What is it? You might think it's a balloon or something, but to me, I think it's something else. I'm not saying UFO or anything like that, but maybe from the government. Because it just started from this tree over here. Looks like just a little fucking tree like this. There it goes. Where's it at? Where's it at? Can't find it anymore. It's gone. Disappeared.
Tucker Carlson shares bizarre tale of troops dying from UFO encounters. During an appearance on the Full Send podcast, Fox News' Tucker Carlson recalled a recent discussion with a Stanford professor, who, 11 years ago, was allegedly tasked by the Defense Department to investigate numerous cases of troops dying due to UFO-inflicted brain injuries. The polarizing host of Tucker Carlson Tonight shared that his source, who claimed to have expertise in traumatic brain injury, studied the brains of more than 100 troops who died following such encounters. The professor also told Carlson that there are dozens of open court cases that support his claims. In a number of cases, these things have landed on military bases. Servicemen have approached them and they get traumatic brain injury, or they're killed, Carlson said on the podcast. I'm like, why isn't this on the front page of the New York Times? I don't know. The U.S. military, meanwhile, is having no part of this particular UFO discussion. That story is false, Susan Goff, a Defense Department spokesperson, told Military Times. The Pentagon declined to comment further. UFOs have become a hot-button topic among military officials in recent months. In fact, last week, the head of the Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office drafted a report suggesting alien vessels could indeed be sending out search probes throughout our solar system. An artificial interstellar object could potentially be a parent craft that releases many small probes during its close passage to Earth. An operational construct not too dissimilar from NASA missions, Sean Kirkpatrick wrote in the report co-authored by Abraham Loeb, chairman of Harvard University's Astronomy Department. Named Physical Constraints on Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, the research paper was published after weeks of heightened reporting on unidentified aerial phenomena after a Chinese spy balloon traversed U.S. airspace.
We got a call from this guy who's a tenured Stanford medical school professor. He comes on and he's like, 11 years ago, the US government reached out to me because I'm an expert on head injuries, on brain injuries, traumatic brain injuries, and they had all these court cases from families of US servicemen, over 100, who'd been killed by UFOs. The Department of Defense was refusing to give them death benefits or medical benefits. And he's like, so they're in the courts. And I was like, there are over 100 servicemen killed by UFOs? Like, what? He's like, yeah, and there are court cases about it. I'm like, why isn't this on the front page of the New York Times? I don't know. And in a number of cases, these things have landed on military bases, including famously in Germany, in West Germany in the 70s. And servicemen have approached them. And they approach and they get traumatic brain injury, or they're killed. And he studied their brains.